Every midnight the torches blew out. It was never the wind, it was breath. The great halls of the palace were lined with statues, generations of ancestors carved into unyielding stone. For as long as anyone could remember, they had stood silent, their gazes fixed on the far wall. Until now. The first night, King Edisa, walking to his chambers, noticed something was wrong. One of the statues, his great-grandfather, was no longer looking forward. It was facing him. He dismissed it as a trick of the flickering light, a shadow playing games with his tired mind. He ordered the guards to relight the torches, and thought no more of it. The second night, he felt a prickle of unease as he passed through the hall. This time, 2 statues had turned. Great-grandfather, and beside him, great-great-Nalara. Their cold, stone eyes seemed to follow his every step. The air grew heavy, thick with an unspoken warning. The silence of the hall was no longer peaceful, it was watchful. On the third night, Edisa's heart hammered against his ribs. It wasn't just 2 statues anymore. A dozen of them had turned, and they were closer. Not by much, just a fraction, but enough to make the cavernous hall feel suffocating. They weren't just facing him, they were converging. Edisa, now truly afraid, ordered his most loyal guards to stand watch in the hall throughout the night. He promised them gold, land, anything they wanted if they could just explain this impossible phenomenon. But by dawn, the guards had fled the palace in terror. All but one, who was found huddled in a corner, rocking back and forth, his eyes wide with madness. He kept repeating the same words over and over. They blinked, they blinked. The court whispered, "Was the king going mad? Was the palace cursed?" Desperate and isolated, Edisa decided he had to face whatever this was himself. That night, he dismissed his attendants and sat alone on the throne, the weight of his crown feeling heavier than ever. The only sound was the steady drip, drip, drip of the clepsydra, the palace's water clock, marking the slow march towards midnight. 1 drop, 2 drops. The final drop for the hour of midnight fell, and then silence. The dripping stopped. An unnatural quiet descended upon the throne room, so profound that Edisa could hear the blood pounding in his ears. He felt a sudden, intense cold wash over him, a chill that had nothing to do with the night air. A shadow fell over the throne. Slowly he turned his head. A stone ancestor stood directly behind him, closer than any had ever been. Its face was inches from his own. As he stared, frozen in horror, a fine crack appeared on its stone lips. Then another. Dust, fine as sand, trickled from the fissure like ash from a dying fire. The statue's mouth opened, and in the dead silence of the throne room, a voice spoke, not with sound, but directly into his mind, a chilling whisper of grinding rock and ancient dust. "Return what was taken.